Hey everybody, come with us today. We're gonna do a little trout fishing, little catfish fishing. It's the fall, we're in New Mexico. They're starting to just have completed stocking all of the amazing catfish from the late summer, early fall. They're starting to do fall stocking for trout and other fall spawning fish. And the cold water fish are getting a little bit more active. The warmer water fish getting a little less active, obviously because of the temperature change. So come with us, we're gonna make some pack bait that is also good for chum. And we're gonna go out and try to catch some catfish and some trout today. So you're gonna see this all over the internet with different ingredients. And you don't have to overcomplicate this, but of course you can. So you're gonna build some pack bait that, again, you can pack on a hook, or you can use as kind of a dough. But you can also use it as a chum to bring fish in. Just don't over chum, because if you over chum, there's really no reason for fish to want to bite your bait on a hook. So we're going to start with some simple, cheap panko style breadcrumbs. You can get the cheapest breadcrumbs out there. We just happen to have these, so we're using them. Pack of strawberry gelatin. This is good because you're bringing them in with the flavor and the scent, and it gets into the water. And catfish really like scent, and I've actually found that trout like the color, and trout really don't care either, so does carp. And then of course, a can of corn. So again, buy the cheapest stuff. You'll see on the internet, like if you watch anything on YouTube, you will see people will add oats, grits, any number of things like oils, extracts of vanilla, anise, garlic. You can obviously do all that stuff, and if you've got it, great. If you're buying it, just go cheap. Like, they don't care. The point is to get them in, get them near your hook, get them near your bait, keep them in the area, bring them in with the scent, and obviously increase your chance of catching them. And if you're using it as an actual pack bait on a treble hook or some other type of large hook, particularly if you're going after catfish, they're not really picky. They just are opportunity feeders. So simple is easy, cheap is easy. Go for it, use what you got. If you're buying something, I'm always an advocate of going for the absolute cheapest thing. So we're gonna start with getting us a little bag here. We're gonna empty our breadcrumbs into the bag, obviously. And we won't need that. Keep it aside to recycle. We're gonna open up our Jello, and we're gonna put that in as well. And again, you notice I'm using great value. It doesn't have to be Jello brand, it's just basically gelatin. By the way, strawberry works well, grape works well. Some people will say strawberry is the best, but I will tell you, at least when making like flavored chicken baits and things, grape is actually one of the places that it's at. But I also have had tremendously good luck on Kool-Aid and Jello of like the cherry flavor too. So I think it's more about the flavor and the strength of it more than any one particular. Got our Jello in, and we've pre-opened our corn, so we're going to go ahead and leave that in there. And see all this juice? We want this juice. This is what's going to activate that strawberry flavored gelatin and make it into kind of a doughy consistency. So if you don't have the liquid, you're going to add water. So why waste it? Just dump it in and add it. Get it all in there real good. Try not to make a huge mess. And then what we're going to do is we're going to basically just seal this up. And if it's too dry, we can always add a little water later. But the point is, we want to mix this really well. We want all that juice and liquid and water from the canned corn to get in there and start to activate that gelatin, to soften up those breadcrumbs, and that will allow us to ultimately turn this into a good bait that'll have some dough consistency, but also has that flavor as the gelatin and the strawberry flavor gets into those breadcrumbs. And then it's also going to be in a really convenient bag that we can use to store it and keep it from going bad and drying out too much, because here in the Southwest, things do dry out really fast because we're such a low humidity climate. There you have it, like pack bait. And you can see that as I start to squish it in the bag, it holds its shape, and that's what you want. And this will only continue to get better as this sets up and the gelatin starts to firm up from the activation of the liquid. Yeah, this is one of the simplest baits you can use as a pack bait, as a chum. Catfish like it, trout like it, corn like it. Everything eats corn, literally everything. Pretty much everything is fairly well attracted to the flavoring as well. And so yeah, like this is it, and it's pretty simple. We're going to get out there today and give this a shot, and we'll probably have a separate video on how our fishing adventure went later today. So stay tuned for that and come along with us.